Now it's the winter of our discontent, make glorious summer by the sun absorbed, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now our brows bound with Victoria wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our eternal alarms and changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim visits to war have smoothed its wrinkled front, and now instead of mounting barbaricities to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he crept nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasing of a lute. But I, that am not saved for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amarious looking glutz, I, that am rudely attempt and want love's majesty to strut before a wanton unveiling nymph. To I, that am curtailed of the fair proportion, cheated of features by dissembling nature, deformed and finished, sent before my time into this breathing world she cares half made up, and that am so lamely and unfathomable that dogs bark at me as I hop by them. Why I, in this reach of piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time, unless to supply my own shadow in the sun, and decant on mine own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain the farewell spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain, and hate the idle pleasures of these days. Plots have I laid in actions dangerous, by drunk prophecies, libels, and dreams, to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate, the one against the other, and the king Edward be as true, and thus I am subtle, false, and treacherous. Should the Clarence closely be mewed up by a prophecy which says that ye of Edward's heart the murderer shall be, dive thoughts down to my soul. Here Clarence comes.